Hello everyone, I'm Jessica Blackbird. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Where friends and family of Shantari Weems comfort each other moments after a judge orders her held without bail. Weems owns a daycare in Baltimore County. She's accused of shooting her husband James Weems Jr. over allegations he was molesting children there. The violent encounter happened at a luxury hotel in Washington, D.C. last week, where Weems, a retired Baltimore City police officer, was on a work trip on a security detail.
According to CBS News, daycare owner accused of shooting husband acted in self-defense, attorney says. James Weems Jr., a retired Baltimore City police officer, appeared in a Washington, D.C. courtroom Wednesday and agreed he would not fight extradition back to Maryland, where he will face child molestation charges stemming from his work at his wife's daycare center in Baltimore County. Police said Weems' wife, Shantari, the owner of Lil Kids Castle Daycare in Owings Mills, shot him last Thursday while they were at the Mandarin Oriental Hotel in Washington during a confrontation about the abuse. Her attorney, Tony Garcia, spoke one-on-one with WJZ investigator Mike Hellegren Wednesday about the case. He said Shantari Weems recently learned about one allegation of child molestation. Then, the mother of another alleged victim spoke to Weems directly and revealed a second case of abuse. I'm saying abuse because YouTube does not want us using the word correctly. Moments after the conversation, he said Weems got in her car and drove to her husband. On that day, a child's mother actually came and told her face to face that it was your husband this is what your husband did to my child, Garcia said. He told Hellegren his client went straight to the hotel to confront her husband, hoping against hope that there would be some way that he could explain it away. She didn't want to kill him, but she would not allow him to injure another child on her watch, not on her watch. They met at the hotel in Washington where he was working behind closed doors. The two of them were in the room, Garcia said. She's making the allegations. When confronted with a second child, he charged at her and she had to defend herself, and she shot him twice, but she did not intend to kill him ever. In addition to claiming self-defense, Garcia said his client had a legal permit to carry a weapon. She also knows that he's armed. She doesn't know whether his gun is on his hip or in the closet. She's not sure, he said. When she was faced with him charging her, she didn't know whether he was armed or not, but she believes she has to defend herself. Baltimore County Police said Weems worked as a van driver at the daycare for 2 years. They said he is now facing charges for molesting 3 children. Garcia said Shantari Weems saw no red flags prior to the allegations. She had no idea at all, he said. This was completely out of the blue. She was completely and utterly stunned. She is torn up. Shantari Weems has said to Garcia over and over again that if she could share one thing, it is how do I look those parents in the face. I was asked to take care of those kids, and I take that seriously. But he will not molest another child, Garcia said, repeating the words of his client. Garcia said Shantari Weems has a message for those who put their trust in her daycare. She says she's sorry to those mothers, Garcia said. There are a lot of mothers and parents out there who are afraid right now because they don't know whether their child is not telling them something, that something happened to them, or that they saw something, and she's sorry. WJZ was unable to reach a lawyer or other representative for James Weems. Shantari Weems will appear in court again on Friday, which was yesterday, I think. And Garcia said he believes she is not a danger to the public and will push to get her released on bail. Here he was, her husband, accused of molesting multiple children in her daycare facility. So this was extremely emotional, Garcia said. This was like throwing a brick through a window of your soul, and there's a tear here. She looks at these children and she believes them. And at the same time, she wants to believe her husband would never do something like that. Police said any families affiliated with the daycare can contact Baltimore County detectives. So, you know, in her defense, she probably was extremely surprised, hurt, and in shock. And because she carries her gun with her, I believe that she didn't have any intentions of trying to kill him. But when he, according to her, he, lunged at her, she protected herself. She didn't kill him. She shot him in the thigh, and one of the bullets did hit him in his neck, but they were non-life-threatening injuries. So, I mean, seriously, someone being in that much shock, learning that someone they trusted with those children, someone that they trusted, period. He's her husband. And we all trust in our spouses, right? Until they break that trust. And I believe that she did not intend to kill him. And I wish that she would be let out on bail because she protected those kids. She probably was out of her mind when she shot him. And I don't know. I guess because I'm on the side of the children, I don't believe that she should be held without bail. I mean, I just don't. What do you guys think? Do you guys think she should be given bail? To me, she's a hero. And some people are calling her vigilante because she took the law into her own hands. I believe she truly did just go there to question him, to see if he could give her a reason to believe that he did not do the things that he was being accused of. So, and then it just took a turn for the worse. And he got shot. I think that she should be let out on bail until her trial. And I think that she is a hero, in my opinion. What do you think about this case? Let's talk about it in the comments.